Oliver Taza, welcome.
Thank you.
So no-gi phenomenon, ladies and gentlemen, trains with Faraz Zahabi at TriStar in Montreal and
Yes.
John Danaher at Hensel Gracie's in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Very deadly no-gi competitor. I wanted to ask you today a question that I know you get a lot, which is when you're going for a leg entanglement and the guy just gets real heavy and is looking for that crossface and just wants to smear you, what do? Like, how do you get out of that position?
Thanks for having me here, Stefan, first of all. So this position, two things about it. Number one is you can get badly injured if you're trying to force your opponent in a certain way. That's the first thing. I've seen a lot of people hurt their LCLs, meniscus, trying to force the opponent in one direction. And the second one is that you can spend a lot of energy trying to push them in a direction where you shouldn't be pushing them really, where you can be doing something else to save energy and prevent any injury. It's an knee injury that I got personally, and then I stopped doing that one thing that I'm going to show you guys just now.
Okay. So let's
So
get
any
into
any kind of elevation you're gonna get, and you're gonna go for a Kani on bottom. Sometimes you're gonna end up in a position here where you're in the position, but you're stuck. So you can see here, Stefan is bent over. Anytime you see somebody bent over, it's unlikely that I'm gonna be able to flare my knee open and drop him down.
So
Not
you
only-
want to drop me this way.
Yes, that would be the ideal. Is to drop you back and then have your hip on the mat, where it's way more effective to attack leg locks. Now here, as you can see, you're leaning forward, and chances are you're going to be trying to cross face me. You're going to be trying to sprawl your hips on me, pass, all those things, and that can cost me a lot of energy, especially if you're trying to get the guy down to the mat, if he's heavier or if he's dangerous opponent. So what we want to do here, we want to go with him. As he drives into me, a frame is very important. The other thing is my legs, if they're locked, it's going to be hard to move him around. So what I like to do, I like to post one on the ground and use the other one to elevate him. See how that starts to separate the heel from the butt? So as he drives into me here, I want to lift him up, and I'll create just enough space to bring my head from facing him to facing away from him. Now from here, it doesn't matter how much pressure he puts into me, I'm not in the way. From here, this other hand goes and grabs the ball of the foot. I'm gonna pull this foot right towards me and see how it just negates all the pressure. From here, if he's on that side, you're gonna have to take the heel and take it to this way. Usually what we get people sit up and hand fight, which is when you're gonna wanna finish it on an elbow here. So that's a good way to deal with somebody putting a lot of pressure once you get into the Kani Basami from bottom.
Can we just show it from the other side, please, Oliver?
Yeah, of course. So from the position right here, once you already get in that triangle position, it's gonna be hard for me to take him back. So what I wanna do, I wanna get out of the way. I'll use that bottom foot for elevation, and I'll use this cross frame here to bring his head over mine. Now from here, it's a simple inversion to the other side. I like to come and scoop around the knee, and I reach for the foot. Now look at this as a kimura. It's like a kimura, but instead of the shoulder, we have the hip. You come and you bring that ball of the foot right to the hip, and it forces him to roll. From here, you can come and grab the secondary leg, or you can go straight to the heel. And depending on where his body positioning is, you either finish it on this side, or if he sits up to hand fight, you can use that knee as a frame and finish the heel on that side.
Hey guys, this is Scotty. When I was dying 5 years ago, dying of kidney failure, getting ready for a transplant, I was super stoked to find out that this guy I'd been training with for like 5 months at the time was actually an organ donor survivor. You had received a kidney, what?
1990.
1990, so like 29 years ago,
Yep.
and you're still going strong. So it was hugely reassuring to me. I was not sure if I was going to live. I was not sure if I was going to ever be able to train again. To see somebody like him who had been through the whole process and had his life saved by an organ donor. So once again, if you sign your organ donation card so that in the unfortunate event of you dying, that you save somebody else's life, that your family can find some kind of meaning in your death, that by your death somebody else lived, send that proof, send some kind of proof that you're an organ donor to support at grapplearts.com, and we'll hook you up with a completely free instructional. No catches.
Don't send an organ.